At the moment it is Satner who's got his bowling to perfection. Into the pad, starts that in. You almost knew that Khushtil was coming.
And look at the ball dipped at the last moment. Khushtil thought he'll be able to get the pitch of the ball. Wasn't the case.
Beautiful, Machi. That's great.
Satner with an over that cost 1 and also got a wicket. 205 for 6.
Not hard. That was short. 45.
And it's been all about the spinners. It's Matt Henry with a wicket. Otherwise it's been spin of Satner, Bracewell, then Phillips. Bracewell. Even that was attacking the stumps, so it shows how well that New Zealand have bowled. They're changing the field. Down the track, trying to launch this. Has he got enough? No, he hasn't. Daryl Mitchell at long on. Bracewell gets Salman Ali Agha.
Yeah, judged it very well. Knew the environment where that boundary line was. Kept his eyes on the ball and at the same time was aware how far was the boundary triangle. Took it quite easily. As a Pakistani fan, you cannot bear this. It's Salman Ali Agha who departs after contributing 40 from 51. It's 205 for 7.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
Nasim Shah, he walks in. Pakistan 205 for 7. That's a single down to long on. But New Zealand with their spinners have been exceptional. This is the Tapal tea moment. Garam garam chai in the Tapal tea lounge, Pakistan's #1 chai.
Come on, boys. Two more good places, lads.
Well, it has been the spinners that have knocked Pakistan off track.
Set!
Now where Bracewell has made the difference. He has used the box quite nicely. Has created those angles where he stifled the batters. Ball plenty of dot deliveries, creating pressure on the batters and then induced false strokes. A good throw was needed to get rid of Naseem Shah. Wasn't the case.
Good mistake.
It's also been New Zealand's fielding. They've been exceptional. Very few mistakes and one, maybe two catches that stand out. The catch from Bracewell was
Beautiful
totally unbelievable. Glenn Phillips in the field. Been able to stifle Pakistan throughout the innings. Yes, Fakhr batted beautifully.
Beautiful mistake.
But it's been a bit of a show from the spinners of New Zealand. 208 for 7.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
Six out of the 7 wickets to fall fallen to spin. Mitch Satner, as always, very accurate, very controlled in his spell. Peak Freeze participate and win by taking a picture with the Peak Freeze original sandwich packs. Share it on Instagram and follow and tag P for original sandwich. Now, from the word go, Mitch Satner won the toss and elected to bat first. A bit of doubt, maybe there'll be a bit of dew, maybe the pitch will just slicken up and come on to the bat better, but they wanted to put runs on the board, which they did, courtesy Glenn Phillips. Shah Afridi drags this from outside off and hits the gap.
It's the first time Satner flighted the ball to Shaheen Shah Afridi, and that too outside the off stump. He fetched the ball from outside the off stump and hit it in the vacant area. First boundary from the bat of Shaheen Shah Afridi.
And then, apart from Fakhr, nobody really exerted a lot of pressure on the bowling, especially the spinners. Turned away fine. Another piece of fielding that gives you the evidence that they've been so on the money in the field.
All 11 fielders been very committed out there in the middle.
Oh, set.
Satner completes his spell. He's bowled 10 overs and got 3 for 41. Pakistan 214 for 7.
Beautiful, Beastie. Lovely there, boy.
Bracewell into his last over.
Beautiful, Beastie. So good.
Pushed down the ground for a single. Clicker free. Download the app now and subscribe.
Well, flicker free. Very free. But not the Pakistani team, let me tell you. They have to deal with so many things there. They have to really adjust their combination to be able to compete well in this triangular series. Middle order batting carries a question mark. Their bowling attack really need to sort it out.
You need to find a combination, or need to just make sure that they play better. Because they've been out bowled and outfielded by New Zealand. And the back end of the innings, the last 10 overs was a huge issue. Yes, Haris Rauf got injured, couldn't complete his spell, so they were left short. But then still plenty of runs. Extreme amount of runs scored. Pakistan 218 for 7.
The schedule for the Tri-Nation Series, do remember, day after tomorrow is a day game. Starts 9:30 local time, and then we move to Karachi, where the last of the round games, Pakistan and South Africa, will face each other. That'll be one at Belanda will be watching very closely. Hopefully South Africa will have their full squad by then.
Yeah, there's a couple of debutants that will be making their debut for South Africa in the first fixture against New Zealand on Monday. But of course, the SA20 final back home, that's on the go at the moment. We've had a phenomenal month cricket in the SA20. Of course, most of those international stars partaking in that final. Like I say, hopefully by next Friday we'll have most of them back. Or Wednesday.
Once again, you look back into the game from Pakistan's perspective, anything that you would like to fine-tune and polish. Again, the fact that from down the order or the latter part of the innings, too many runs are given away or the wickets are not taken to wrap it up. 123 conceded in the last 10 overs, 50 odd in the last 5. That has completely, I think, changed the game, where Phillips got 100.
Yeah, I think you also have to take the injury to Haris Rauf into consideration, because that would have been a massive chunk of overs. And possibly attacking overs out of the game. When you look at how New Zealand has gone about their business, they've played conditions. 6 of the wickets to fall was the spinners. So they've identified early on that spin is the route to go on this particular wicket, and they've stuck to their guns. They've even gone to Phillips. Ravindra is the extra spinning options. Talk about those part-timers. I think I said it a little earlier. They're the team that will always be street smart. So they'll outsmart you in the terms of thinking, in terms of putting the ego aside, and basically just play the conditions at hand. Yeah, they've been clinical once again this evening.
Yeah, 123 in the last 10, and beg your pardon, 84 in the last 5. That is the big difference. If you see the pattern, we just showed it to you. Still neck to neck in terms of score to New Zealand. It's only the wickets that had fallen were more. 6 for Pakistan, 3 for them. But then the last power play, 123, they don't have anything in the tank in terms of wickets to go and explore those big hits.
Yeah, and I think you also need to ask yourself, in terms of personnel, who can take on his last 10 overs like the Phillips did for New Zealand. We've all been crying out for Fachar to get in, to get a big innings, but it's the supportive roles.
Phase-wise scoring of the two sides, and it was Phillips who did the damage. The big difference between the two teams, it just took the game away from Pakistan, way far away. 330, that's a big score on any given day, on any ground. Got his first ODI 100, and what a way to get it before the start of the ICC Champions Trophy. Came in to bat at 6. Have a look at this.
Yeah, he's been absolutely brilliant. He's a fantastic striker of the cricket ball. Been a fantastic knock by Glenn Phillips, and what a way to bring up your maiden ODI century.
And what's special about it is at number 6, he's in the last 10 overs, and he was slow to start off and then to accelerate the way he did. I mean, who would have thought? I'm not sure that the Pakistan bowlers had that in mind, that they're going to give away 100 to a batter in the last 10.
Yeah, I think you're talking about those comparative scores, and it's at about this stage of the game where you really took a liking to the Pakistan bowlers. 106 of 74 deliveries, so there's still not much in it besides the amount of wickets lost, and that would be a big concern for Pakistan. I think they'll be going away and assess how they've gone with bat, and too many soft dismissals, one have to say. But when it's your night, you want to make it count, just like that man in picture. Well, at ball or in the field, he is definitely the MVP tonight.
Shaheen picks it up and hands it over to the fielder at a backward point, and rather deep backward square leg. Yeah, didn't have enough into it, and the fielder in the deep didn't have to move much either.
Shaheen Saaf really trying to go big, but only to find a substitute fielder on the deep square fence. Well, Pakistan now, double Nelson for 8.
Haris Rauf has had a side strain, so he might not come out. Abrar Ahmed, the only specialist spinner in the side. He's the batter out there to join his partner Naseem Shah.
Yeah, this is the reason why he's out there. Change up in pace from Henry means the ball doesn't go the distance of the sign of Freddie bat. He looks a little confused. Yeah, disappointed faces, because they came out to see their team do well and win. Oh, it was all about that outfit, that black outfit this evening. They've been impressive with bat, with ball, in the field, clinical in all departments.
He's going to swing hard, I'm telling you. Watch. Oh, no.
He must be thinking to himself, there's international runs on the taking here for him this evening, Sikandar.
Legs come, legs up.
That's the match summary for the first game in the Tri-Nation. Be a wide. Yeah. Marginal, yes.
I think we might get your action that you're looking for in this.
Sears has a chance to get his first wicket. First international wicket, almost.
I think the face a little too early. Almost got there, Kane Williamson. Agonizing the close fingertips from the New Zealand veteran.
A year and a quarter. Scored a 50. There's Haris Rauf. Got a low-grade side strain, as we told.
You talk about Kane Williamson making a comeback. And that's the way international cricket is going at the moment, for boards to be flexible, especially with senior players. With all these leagues going on around the world, to be flexible in terms of allowing these players to go and play in those leagues, but also still to be available for international selection, especially when it comes to ICC events. He's been a stalwart of New Zealand cricket for years, and it's only right to have them available for these events.
Speaking of New Zealand, now this is Tri Nation just started off with a side strain for Haris, and now what, the injury to Rachin was not a pretty sight to watch. And if he's got that nasty cut somewhere around that eyebrow, that's going to swell up.
It almost become an automatic selection in place of Ravindra. When you talk Ravindra, you're talking about an all-rounder, a player that gives you an option even with the ball, especially with these kind of conditions as well. But yeah, he's more than capable. Took part in the SA20, Devon Conway, played for the Johannesburg Super Kings.
He'll be there in the Chapman had a good outing here last time around. New Zealand was in this zone, and he's been scoring prolifically in the subcontinent.
Injuries, and he's done well to stay underneath that. It Sears, it was in the zone and it was hit back fiercely down the ground. And it's always a good feeling for the tail enders when they can smash it about like that.
Pakistan is 98 behind. That's Phillips 100. That's the difference, really.
Yeah, I think it's well summed up, but also you need to give a lot of credit to Mitchell, Williamson, the innings. Partnerships just to give the platform towards the back end. And we talk about this New Zealand batting outfit, slow to start to the top, but once they got going, the likes of Williamson and Mitchell, that partnership really set the tone for the rest to follow. Well, Phillips, 106 of 74, that speaks for itself. That has been the real game changer between the two teams this evening.
Isa kaya gawa ko ikot mo pre labas.
There's the partnership. But look at that last partnership. 76 of only 28 deliveries. And in the modern day game, that's going to win you more games than not.
Yeah, there was a division. Our statsman shared this with us that the first 40 deliveries that Phillips faced, he scored only 28. And the next 34 balls, he scored 68. That's how he got his 106 of 74. That's amazing. 78. 10 more. Yes, strike rate would just go through the roof. Oh, that's a good bouncer. A little taste of his own medicine, Naseem Shah. 46 overs bowled, and Pakistan are 235 for 8. Tell me about this. Now, you being a former fast bowler, we see Abrar is there. Even Naseem, don't see many deliveries within the stumps. Or good bouncer here and there, but everything is outside the off stump. And the only thing, if I'm wrong, correct me, the tail ender would worry about is anything coming in the stumps. Anything out there, he'll just have a wild swing with eyes shut.
Airborne, just evading the field there at point, backward point. But yeah, on your point, I was a massive fan of bringing those stumps into play, especially against tail-enders. If a good top of off length was good enough for the top order, it certainly would be good enough for the tail-enders. Trying to smear this one downtown, but fortunately evading the field there at backward point.
Because he's exposing his stumps every single delivery he's facing, he's moving away. So anything into the boot, that's Naseem Shah for you. Much better, more confident. Haven't seen any Yorkers. Yeah, tell me about that. Almost 100 overs now.
Yeah, I think it's a very underrated delivery, especially in the shorter formats. I don't think we've seen enough of it. I think also bowlers are hiding. Is the Yorker we're talking about, but it's certainly a wicket-taking delivery, especially against tail-enders. Yeah, but just on your point, or to your point, tail-enders are so much comfortable seeing the ball under their eyes, so when you go at the stumps, they are going to give it a full whack. Short again, but I have to agree with you, they haven't given themselves a good enough opportunity to get them out. That's the point you're trying to raise.
Yeah, here's Abrar on strike, so aim for something on the badge or right in the block hole, because he's going to show you all three sticks. He's got bat on it and on the bounce. One more run to the total, one more over out of the way. 47 gone, 239 for 8.
acabas.
Oh, he's got hold of that. It's the vacant zone. One bounce to the fence. Sabrar would have enjoyed it.
Yeah, to answer your question about going in at those stumps, this is exactly what he's after. A few semis, it was a slower ball to try and outfox him. But the bra, the hands, the eyes were good enough to pick it up. An excellent blow for the mystery spinner of Pakistan.
You can almost feel the frustration over the key bowlers. Oh, he's connected that well. He smashed it through covers for 4. I'm sure Henry's not enjoying that.
Yeah, no bowler's enjoying this. It's been pitched up. That's in the zone where tailenders love it. Yeah, he's got the right to hold the pose.
Oh, that's a tennis forehand, really. He's come forward and he's taking on Henry. They love it. I'm sure he's loving it.
Yeah, it also brings up the 250 for Pakistan. But Abrar, he knew exactly what was coming. It was the top hand Federer style in front of square. Yeah, even they are entertained.
I'm sure he's going to get back to that dressing room and plead his case to get a better number.
Yeah, I'm saying, Skip, in that run chase, if I batted number 6, we'd have had a chance. 23 or 15 at the moment. But you said it, as soon as you walk to the crease, there's entertainment await. In the sense of Abrar.
Oh yes, that's it. That's the end of it. Couldn't get out of the way. Naseem Shah. It's not the first time. This time he gloves one to Tom Latham. And that's the wrap. With 9 down and Haris Rauf injured. 252 is what Pakistan managed. 79 behind with 13 deliveries to go.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
Course for New Zealand.
Yeah, Phillips along with Mitchell did almost 75% of the score for New Zealand's 330. It's a comprehensive win. It's a heavy thumping defeat, 78 the margin. And New Zealand get their first points in this tri-nation. A bit of a laugh from Henry after being hit for 3 boundaries by Abrar. And what a way to come back. I mean, they were under pressure starting off, first outing away from home. Not easy to score. A bit of a struggle for Williamson initially, then gets a 50.